Alright, today I'm just going to be working on a little pet project of mine. I used my Star Destroyer, the Dillifer. Yes, it's a rather odd name, but something I came up with. It actually belongs to something different, but I decided to use it. Originally, it was the Revangelist class, named after the soldiers who served Revan during his initial battle against the Mandalorians. But I decided to rename it the Zillifer to make it a unique starship. Now, I'm currently heavily modifying it because I've always had the problem of I'm never quite satisfied. Every time something new comes out, something changes, I sit there and I'm like, hey, you know what would be neat? If I rebuilt everything that I just spent years building. It appears we're spawning in the hangar. I forgot actually about that. Actually, I need to from the hangar interior. So you get stuck watching me walk as everything loads in. Do do do. I walk 5 miles. Be Now I have done some major modifications to the original design, and I think I have just walked past where I wanted to be. So let's get through here. Ah, right. Yeah, that didn't spawn. I need to add some lights in here eventually. Now all we have is the brilliant green glow. This is hangar control. Does exactly what its name claims it does. It controls the hangar. Yay. Gotta run all the way through engineering. I need to that hallway. Did I remove all the vents here? I think I might have. Ah, I need to add some back. You know what? That's just a. But you'll do. Apparently, the section's not sealed off anymore. I have to figure out why. It is probably 90% due to this. So I don't know why. I've got to see. Anyway, this is where all the modifications need to start. those who don't know, this used to be much, much lower. I actually gutted this section of the ship and rebuilt it about 5 levels higher, which is a pretty big deal, especially considering the fact that I now have to repipe this entire section. Now, I could change the design considerably. And redo the pipe works. But at the moment, I'm just trying to get things done. Like, for example, I just realized that I did not have mirror mode on. So now I've got to completely, well, not redo, but where's a whole bucket? Oh dear. There's a hole, my dear. This is a tragedy. Not for the reasons you think. It is a tragedy because these pipes are leaking everywhere. I gotta rebuild this. Okay, here's the missing one. Alright, now that that's done, now comes the awkward part. See, my original plan, not to slam my face in, was to rebuild this entire section, combining the various levels. Since this, actually, if memory serves, you know what? I'm going to close that door. Come to think of it. Oh yeah, that's one of the reasons why I have bad hair right now. Oh, I've got to completely redo this entire section. Hippity hoppity, yeah. Pendant section. Now I've got to redo everything. Now I'm pretty sure this is part of the reason why I'm getting air leaks in this section. So let's go ahead and work on plugging that up. You know what? Plug this up as well. Not that it serves any practical purpose. There's a part of me that doesn't like it. This is probably another place. That's Fencing ports. What my of that. Huh? I mean, it looks slightly better. I don't know. That's something to think about later. All right, let's. How can I hold observation back? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? That's where I'm gonna put the air vent. Now that we have these, I can put that there. And then run this. Completely all the work I just did. You know what? Fine. Just be that way. Okay. That. This here. That solves some of those problems. All right, now comes the fun part. I gotta figure out how to plumb all this. Oh, what is with the magical dents? I still have not been able to figure that out. It's just up this way. Find here. And probably put it in the wrong spot, so go there now. Alright. This up this way. Instead way. Alright, that is basically plumbed together. Now, before the hard part, figuring out how to plumb the. There's gotta be a way. Well, actually, there is a way. I just lose it. Alright. does go up. That goes up. Go up too. Okay, it goes up to here. All right, so what I can do, make this work. I need to stop doing that. I just remembered that now that's a thing that I have to... All right, come on. All right, where... Okay, that's fixed. All right, so what I can do now, not use air vents, instead fire this stuff runs over to there. That off. Let's use a conveyor junction there. All right, now here's where things get interesting. Because, in reality, those panels came through here. Being is because of this. This is actually a stairwell. So, what I can instead do is basically redneck up this. And not create a gaping hole in my ship. That's a thing I don't want to do. So, let's not do that. And instead, go with plan C, which is that, 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 and that. And remember to turn off mirror mode, so that when you're working on a specific part of the ship that has a completely different build section than the other section, you don't do what I just did. I appear so brilliant. All right, are we green? We are not green. We are not green. Why are we not green? Not green. There we go. There's our problem, child. You are the reason we're not green. I think I did that side first, so. All right, so. that. That. What is this? Where am I? I am in one of the empty side panels. Where does this? Why do I have that? That. Oh, it's a thing. It's relevant now. Don't need it anymore. That there. Realize that I don't have mirror mode on, so I've got to run over here, redo all that. I didn't have mirror mode on. Back. All right. Let's see. I need stair. Wherefore art thou stair? There you are. Stair. Lost your bags. Come out one more. All right. Let's mirror mode back on. Do this. All right. That much is taken care of. Typing this thing is a nightmare. Not because it's hard, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's look over here. That has nothing to do with what I'm working on. I went too far. So, technically I need another level here. Don't want to build in this level. I want to use it as another level. Well, all right. Let's just start filling things in. All this level. Fighting level. Decks. A really, really thick level. Thick, boy. Shay, thick. Actually, one of the main problems, one of the whole reasons I actually segregated this section in the first place, I didn't want to have to deal with this. Worked out great, didn't it? I still gotta do it. I don't do this like this. I don't have to. I got to. My ability to perform planning is bad. 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 I'm good at planning things out. Come on. Be done with ye. I don't have to deal with this anymore. Where do I gotta go? Oh, I still got a long way. Okay. Yeah, I don't have that at least. Where am I right now? I do. I just. I'm pretty sure I just did. I've got to go outside the ship now. Because I am pretty sure I just footbarred entire section. Supposed to get smaller as you go along. I'm pretty sure I just covered an entire section, sending it indefinitely outward. I'll get paid. I'll get paid all for this. I'm building this in my free time. Yay. Not belong there. Okay, we are almost done. Only around 500 more blocks to go. 1,000. Check, make sure they're connecting. Okay, seems connecting. Building a supermassive ship. Not easy. To get this section done, I'm going to have to go out, check and make sure that sections I measured are correct and have not been messed up by my actions. For all, it would really suck for all this trouble, and it turns out that I foobarred the whole thing. the other reason why sometimes it is actually a bad idea. Your system, or well, just about anything really. All right. Bye. This is where things are going to get complicated because I've got this big old passageway here. I also have to go in and make sure that I'm not accidentally blocking. After all, that would be the purpose of what I'm doing. Or I need. Oh, I've still got a whole. No. Okay. All right. There's one level done. No more. All right. Let's turn that off. Turn that off. Come on. That off. Actually, here. Okay. It helps if you actually walk up the stairs, then close the door, because I did not build this correctly. What? Why are you like? Why are you like that? What did I do wrong? Come from like. Okay, that's fixed. Oh, that must have been from when I was modifying the doors. Okay, so that's fixed. Or modifying the wall. Because the only thing holding these stairs on is the wall. The rest of the thing doesn't actually do it. You know what I could do? Let's put this in. And if that's better or worse. I'm betting it's slightly better. Okay, yeah, that's an improvement. 99% of this is just randomly building stuff at this point. Why is this room not oxygen? Used to oxygenize, not oxygenizing. I did here? I'm not sure. There are so many things that can go wrong with this. It's probably got something to do with how the O2 H2 generators work in this game. There's always something happening. And I just realized that I have no way up to that deck. I get up there now. What did I do? I am such a brilliant idiot. Okay. back in here. I need to do a thing. How many layers up? Is it? Is it? Yes, this. I believe this is the layer I need to be in. Okay, so door. There it is. Door. Okay, door. This layer is now secure and leads up to the observation deck. Why do I have an observation deck? Better question. Why wouldn't I have an observation? You know what? These windows gotta go. All right. So now I need because I want portholes. Why do I want portholes? Better question. Wouldn't I want? Better question. Why do I keep doing things that are honestly stupid? This actually needs to face the opposite direction. And it's still not airtight because I have this. I'm an idiot. Because it is nearly impossible to get this thing not. So difficult. Why must you always be difficult, game? Is this necessary? No, it is not necessary. It's something that I'm going to have to do. Anyway, why do I need to do it? Not because it's free. It's because somehow it's not sealed in there. But why did you just go black? Why are you black? Wrong. What did I do wrong? How how in the world did I manage to make a negative 2,000 pressure room? How is that possible? Game? Game, what did you do? What did you do, room? What did you do, game? How does this work? I don't know what happened here. I can't figure this one out. This is alien to me. Ooh boy, is that a lot of that's a big number. Big number in the wrong direction. That's for sure. What are they trying to do? Up the entirety of space? Hey, well, that's fixed. Oop, and it's ruined. Oop, let's just ignore that. And yeah, what I should do. Let's just slap one of those. Why? Better question. Why not? Ooh, that was right in the face. And I missed. I forgot you were there. Okay. Gotta plumb this up. All right. Let's what? The teacher. Just that and that and not that. This and this. Not that. This over to here. And run that up to there, and then just do that. And now a thing is done. Now I can actually pressurize this. Wow. All right. On to here. Put in a door. Thing. Wrong. That's totally normal. Okay, door. So I didn't need that after all. You know what? Just for the sake of argument, I'm gonna rotate these around too. I already went that far. All right, now back to no. You are not going to try and fill up space. All right, how many negative? Why do you? How in the world do I keep managing to do that? I don't know how that works. I really don't. I do now. Oops, I did it again. I foobarred my work. Don't really know what I'm doing. Oops, I just keep making mistakes. I really don't know what I'm doing. Are these not airtight? Are these not airtight? Not airtight. That's a problem. Not a huge problem, but that's still a problem I was not expecting. Also, I cannot tell if these. I'm just moving on. Run all the way over here so I can check. Okay. It seems like everything that I was doing work over here. All right, that's good. You're still at 1 million. And not that I actually care. Go down. You are also apparently at 1 million. All right, so that was one layer. Now there's only one thing more to do. Aggregate another layer. This is basically how you build decks. Don't gotta be pretty. It just gotta work. Sure. Pretty sure that section entered. The far off corner. Bags. Access. This is just me kind of chilling out. So, in addition to working on this abomination, it's kind of a pet project I've been working on for literal, for, well, what feels like a literal decade. And I started building. This was basically the first thing I ever built in 10 years. I kid you not. Yeah, the first thing I ever built in Space Engineers was a Star Destroyer. Pretty sure that's not what most people build when they start Space Engineers. I was a bit, how you say, overly ambitious. And well, you can see how that ambition has destroyed me. All right, let's just there. This. stuff. Stuff to fill slots. I'm going to have to carrier of the ships fix all of the space I've created. Pulled a thing. Bizarre design, but it's now committed to it. I'm committed to this. Now the thing I'm building. Woohoo! And out. Wall. We're going to build a wall and we'll make the Empire pay for it. Okay, what atrocity have I committed? All this was light armor at one point. I did a thing again. Doing things. Or everything's going fine, and then I managed to figure out a way to fart. Uh, 100 blocks. Check on them. Sure, I didn't have 500 blocks in rear there. Because that's a thing that can totally happen in this. Don't think it'll happen doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Doesn't look like it. It wouldn't be the first time I've made that mistake. And that 500 miles that away. That 500 meters that away. That hole. You're perking around and round, don't go and fall down. Next fun part is going to be I'm going to have to make stairs for all this. Yes, stairs. That's important. All the all the various decks have to be connected. Disconnected deck is not a very effective method of building a ship, despite what people think. That is not actually a good way to build a ship. That's gonna bite me. I hate that because I'm gonna go out there and fix. Because there's one thing that people tend to forget about when they're building Starship. It's that if you have a bunch of negative space where there's absolutely nothing connecting it, then you've got the very awkward problem of how do you get around your ship? What method do you get around your ship? That's actually far more important than you give it credit for. If you're building like a lift system or some kind of rapid transit system for your spaceship, you're going to want, you know, your ship to be designed in a way where that rapid transit, works. If it doesn't, then you've basically got a ship that no one can actually travel on. Which kind of makes everything awkward for everyone. Can't get where you're going. What is even the point of being able to go there? Sections of the ship. Hey, diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over them. I've got to build all this stuff from scratch. Done soon. That's just off. All right, now this section. That stuff. Like I said, mostly right now, this is just me derping around. I don't really have any dedicated plans or blueprints. Just me and my kind of derpy spaceships. All right, now for the fun part. I gotta get out of here. Means the fastest way back through engineering. Which I am apparently getting lost. Ah, right, here's the door. Why do I keep closing all the doors? Well, at the moment, I don't have a automatic door script. Yeah, just fall down. All right. You know what? I'm already over here. I'm just going to press the button. And just for those who were not aware, this ship is absolutely colossal. How colossal? Now several decks taller colossal. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Turn that back on and get rid of it. All right. That resolved. Okay, here's some more. Oh wait, no, that's different. That's my in. Double check. Okay, it does not seem like there's any other bots. Best way I can describe them. I deleted, didn't I? Let's just bring that back. My crew quarter section is actually right here. Now, for the fun part. Who boy, adding back all the guns. I'm missing a conveyor point. Door there. There's not one over there. It's supposed to be. Blocks from directly in front of that turret. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's thing. There. And now I need guns. All the guns in the world. Assault turrets. And these are going to be artillery turrets. Assault turns there. The Gatling gun there. Artillery turret. I do railgun turret. Alright, the Zillifer is back armed up. Now, of course, comes the hard part. Now I gotta figure out what to do with all these conveyors. I had a big plan, and I was gonna put turrets on all of them. That plan fell through when I couldn't get the turrets to fit. Respectably intimidating for a ship that is quite literally, utterly colossal. I mean, at this point, the bridge alone is 617 meters away. The bridge is just 617 meters away. That's just from here to that antenna up there. If you don't factor that in, there is still this entire section back here. So even then, that's still an extra, I don't know, 10, 15 meters. Oh yeah, I forgot I added those. Those things are horrible. They kind of suck. I built them before I understood how turrets were supposed to work. They work, though. I mean, sort of. But, I mean, it's space engineers. You don't really expect things to work 100% perfectly every time. I wonder. I wonder. I put portholes there. I'm pretty sure I don't want that like that. That's crew lounge. Okay, now I gotta go back to this other side. Get all that shenanigans. This section right here is actually the crew's quarters. And there is a lot of quarters. There's a lot of crew quarter. So, now that I have fixed the hull, time to... Oh yeah, I forgot about this. The warehouse. The hallway. That I forgot existed. That apparently leads here. Hmm. Hmm. Ah. That's, Case of, well, barracks. Yeah, this is a barracks. Now, this was supposed to be the stormtrooper barracks with, armory. Now they're just forgotten about here, and I don't know my way around my own ship anymore. I have built so much since. Here, somehow back here. Okay, this is the cruise quarter. Featuring, cruise quarter stuff. And yes, we do have a brig on this ship. Actually, this is kind of a torture device. Because, I mean, you're basically right next to one of these enormous, loud air vents. And I forgot that there is an oxygen generator there. I actually lately forgot there was an oxygen generator there. I mean, this one right here is basically the nice brig for, like, enemy officers and stuff. Because it's the only brig that offers some privacy. First, then you got your little stormtrooper guard shack. And yes, the guard shack does have its own bathroom. That way they don't have to leave. Now, I know my way around this section of the ship. I'm going to fall down and not go back in there. Empty corridor number 999. More stuff that preparing for no apparent reason. For some reason the ship deforms just by existing. I haven't even had the chance to take it into battle yet. It's already deforming itself. Alright, so this is not where I want to be. Let's go down another level. Pretty sure that's not where I want to be. Okay, that's the new level that we just created. Command room. Alright, so that's taken care of. Now I figure out where this goes. Okay, here's where I want it. It's been a while. And if memory serves, This is a very, very long hallway. Okay, correction. Not just a very, very long hallway, it is the hallway to the front of the ship. Good grief. Welcome to You're Lost, Confused, and have no idea where you are. I have somehow managed to circumnavigate myself all the way from this door to the entire front of the ship. I love this job. Let's just go to the bridge. I had to literally install a shortcut to the bridge because of situations like this. Because it is so easy to get lost on these colossal warships. Welcome to the bridge of my Star Destroyer. Is exactly what it looks like. Star Destroyer. Not much more to say about it. And this is the main command room. It is actually kind of sealed off from the rest of the ship. I need to work on it a lot. But that's the whole shebang. How hard is this thing to turn? Well, it turns about as well as you would expect a starship. That is several million pounds. What the heck did I just hit? I'm trying to slow it. All right. Where am I? Not here. Not there. In one of my side hangers? Yes, I have side hangers. Okay, it's not that side hanger. Or that one. Where is that? When I have to do it, I'm going to have to do it. I have to delete the ship and move it so that I can actually see what. I forgot I had this. I can actually see what the heck fell loose. Okay, first things first, before I do that, gotta do the normal thing. Gotta blueprint it. If I don't blueprint it, then it's gonna disappear forever. It is going to take a while for this to. Well, for 7. Yes, 7th variant. Technically, Mark 3. All right. Delete selected object. This thing, enormous. Are you at? Uh, that the there's a random panel. Now where's the Ah, there you are. All right, let's paste it back. Now that the offending small object has been removed, so things banging around on the hull can finally go away. The ship is a behemoth. It is 140,169 blocks. All right, where am I? Where's it? Here's your. There's the moon. That is well over the 100,000 U limit. Like 300,000 people. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this stupid thing on top of it. Okay. Whoops. I left something stupid on the hull. Let's make an 8th save without the stupid thing on top and delete number 7. Alright, total number of blocks, 264,719 blocks. Is 133.6 megabytes and requires every DLC imaginable. Compare that to the original Zillifer, which was only 54.8 megabytes and only had 118,429 blocks. Zillifer was a big ship even back then. Flag spikes. Yep, even back then, she was a big ship. However, she was also a lot flatter. By the way, if you're wondering what the horrific abominations are that are covering her hull, the old turret. This was an attempt to go 100% vanilla before the Warfare DLC 2, the Warfare 2 DLC came out. So these were attempts to make a functional missile turret system on the original Zillifer. Yeah, you can tell that she's changed a lot from her old incarnation. She was always a big girl, but now she's a slightly different big girl. In fact, I slapped on a bunch of crappy missile turrets onto her base. And this version still did not contain fighters in there. And what did I have in her lower hull? Did I have anything down here? Okay, I had one highly obsolete TIE fighter. This is a very old model of TIE fighter that I made Actually, one of my original TIE fighters. Yeah, this behemoth was colossal even back then. Zillifer is not now, nor has it ever been, small. Well, actually, it was smaller. You see, originally I intended for the Zillifer to only be this long. It originally was only about 600 meters long. But I got onto the workshop and I saw that someone had made a kind of anime styled starship that was 900 meters long. So, being the jealous boy that I am, I said, well, if you can do it, I can do it. So, out of sheer jealousy, there you were. I built the Zillifer and added on an extra 300 meters worth of stuff. Well, actually, only 600 meters. I think I wanted to make it 900. I couldn't actually manage it. But yeah, the Zillifer is 673.8 meters long. Well, it is actually 681 meters total, just total length. It is 681 meters long, almost 700 meters long. This is the size of roughly a mediocre capital ship in the actual Star Wars universe. I mean, that's almost as long. Well, let's see. I think the Victories were 900 meters long. So this thing is actually almost a full-size Victory class Star Destroyer. However, due to the limitations that I had and the limitations of space engineers in general, I wasn't able to get it to max out its maximum length. But in reality, this ship should be roughly 3 times this size. So in reality, this thing would be about 1,200 meters long. Actually, no, it'd be 18. It'd be about 1,900 meters long. That is how big the Zillifer class Star Destroyer would be in the actual Star Wars universe. And yes, I have artillery cannons mounted on the front. And a railgun down here. So it can just point at an enemy and shoot. It's got a lot of weaponry on it. My main goal was originally to have weapons lining this entire lower hull so that basically you can perform orbital bombardments. It actually used to. When I first designed it, the Zillifer used the Star Wars weapons pack. So I actually had turbo lasers, light turbo lasers, lining this entire bottom hull. But since I went almost entirely vanilla, I don't have those anymore. So, seeing as that's the case, I use what I've got, and I've got what I'm using. I'm tempted to install some new weapons down here. Because I could probably... tired. I could probably install some custom turrets along this entire bottom, featuring maybe the artillery cannon. I can just use the artillery cannon as a turret by adding just a rotor and hinge to it. I mean, it'd work. Kind of wish these were one block lower. But that's not how I designed it, so welcome to the SOL department. Yay! And up on rotor. Lap on. And lap on cannon. And basically now I have a bombardment system. I could actually do that for the entire bottom of the ship. In fact, I think I might. That would work. Yeah, I think I might do that. That's a lot of hull. That's a whole lot of hull. You think that you got it bad, so you suddenly realize that you can do a thing, then all of a sudden it's like, hey, you know what? I took this thing, I did a thing. The thing I'm going to do is going to be pretty cool. Except I suddenly realize that it's not. Because while that would be cool, it's also going to be really a pain in the butt. But it's going to look cool. Which, let's see. Where are you? Oh, okay. I need this. What I'm going to do is rotate you around. Then I'm going to use this slot, slap the camera. So that I have visual. Now I can see. All right. Having to do things like this. Keep discovering mistakes I've made. Things I should have fixed, I could have fixed, but didn't. Spots that really should have been filled in years ago, months ago, hours ago. Yeah. I actually deleted those because the plan was that the current section thing going to take up those slots. Now, come to think, I can just do that. I forgot to turn mirroring on again. Anyway, that is the Zillifer, and I think that's going to be what I'm going to do today. I think I've done enough to this abomination for the day. So I think I'm going to end the episode here and call this a stream. I hope you all enjoyed my tour of my massive, horrific abomination that is the Zillifer class Star Destroyer. Honestly, I didn't say very much, other than how miserable I am at building this. Goodbye, good luck, and have fun with whatever you're doing.